Alright, let's dive into something that's been buzzing in the sports and entertainment world lately. Donald Trump's UFC Freedom 250 event at the White House. Now, here's the kicker. TKO Group, the company behind it, just revealed they lost $30 million on this extravaganza. But before you write this off as a massive failure, let me tell you why this story is way more fascinating than it seems. First off, why would anyone host a UFC event at the White House? Personally, I think this was a bold, almost unprecedented move. It's not just about the fights. It's about the symbolism. The White House called it a once-in-a-generation celebration of the American fighting spirit. If you take a step back and think about it, this event was a fusion of politics, sports, and spectacle, something we've never really seen before. What makes this really interesting is how it blurs the lines between entertainment and governance. Was this a genuine celebration, or a strategic play for attention? In my opinion, it's a bit of both. Now, let's talk about the numbers. $30 million in losses? That's a lot. But here's the thing. TKO Group didn't sell tickets. They didn't even record live event revenue. Instead, they relied on global partnerships and media exposure. From my perspective, this wasn't about making money in the short term. It was about making a statement. The event averaged 8.2 million viewers across the US and Latin America, making it Paramount Plus' biggest live exclusive event ever. What this really suggests is that TKO was playing the long game, building brand value and expanding their audience. One thing that immediately stands out is how TKO's CEO, Ari Emanuel, framed this as a roaring success. I mean, losing $30 million and still calling it a win? What many people don't realize is that in the world of media and sports, success isn't always measured in dollars. It's about exposure, partnerships, and future opportunities. TKO used this event to meet with high-profile contacts in Washington, D.C., and sign deals that'll impact their revenue for years to come. If you ask me, that's a strategic move, turning a financial loss into a long-term gain. But here's where it gets even more intriguing. This event marked the first time in UFC history where every single fight ended in a knockout or technical knockout. Think about that for a second. 7 fights, 7 knockouts. That's not just luck. It's a testament to the level of talent and the intensity of the event. What makes this really interesting is how it aligns with the narrative of the American fighting spirit. It's almost like the fights themselves were a metaphor for the event's ambition. Bold, unpredictable, and unforgettable. Now, let's zoom out for a second. TKO Group isn't just about UFC. They're also the parent company of WWE. In Q2, they topped analyst expectations and raised their full-year revenue guidance by $75 million. If you take a step back and think about it, the $30 million loss from UFC Freedom 250 is just a blip in the bigger picture. What this really suggests is that TKO is willing to take risks to stay ahead of the game. In my opinion, that's what separates them from other companies. They're not afraid to lose money if it means gaining something bigger. So what's the takeaway here? Personally, I think this event is a perfect example of how modern entertainment is evolving. It's not just about the content. It's about the experience, the symbolism, and the long-term strategy. TKO lost $30 million, but they gained something far more valuable, a place in cultural history. This raises a deeper question. In today's world, is financial loss always a failure? Or can it be a stepping stone to something greater? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Until next time, keep questioning, keep analyzing, and keep watching.